Hi, I'm Chef Steve. Welcome to the Care Kitchen, where we cook with kindness. This program is brought to you by ComForCare and At Your Side, and ComForCare and At Your Side provides personal care for people throughout the United States and Canada. We do our program live every Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern, and featuring lots of recipes from the Care Kitchen Cookbook, and just also having some fun and being creative in the kitchen, learning about ingredients and experimentation. And that's what we're going to do today. First, we're going to feature one of the recipes from the Care Kitchen Cookbook, and then we're going to just have some fun and be creative. Today's program is called That Smoothie Packs a Punch. And what that means is that when people age, the appetite in many cases decreases. And one of the problems with getting good nutrition for an older adult is making sure that all the food groups are covered daily, that there's enough protein and enough nutrition from other vegetables and fruits, fiber, and all those elements can be combined in a smoothie. Smoothies are a great alternative to a meal. They can be a great snack. It can be a way of making sure that someone is getting the nutrition that they need. There's also many conditions that decrease the appetite over time for older adults. Sometimes it's medications that create it. Sometimes it's a physical condition that makes swallowing difficult, chewing difficult. Could be a tooth issue, a dental issue. There's many reasons why older adults are not drawn to the food. This is why we always need to make sure that there's a lot of creativity and also in the approach. And that's why we say cooking with kindness, because kindness is the main ingredient. And engaging with that person in your care, if you're kind, you're going to get through and create those bonds and create conversations and learn more about that person. And also for yourself. Something like a smoothie, when you don't have time to get a complete meal, it's a great replacement, quick and easy thing that you can do. It's also a nice treat. It's very refreshing. Put in your favorite ingredients. So we're going to get started here. So the first recipe, this is a recipe from the Care Kitchen Cookbook. And this is called a ginger green banana smoothie. And it has fresh ginger in it, a banana, some greens, and I'm going to use almond milk. Now you can use an alternative milk. You can also use regular milk, and there are many, many alternatives. I'm going to use almond milk today, but there's coconut milk, there's oat milk, many, many variations. And, as people age too, sometimes they become lactose intolerant. So that's why a lot of these alternative milks are great solutions, and they taste good too. And it's amazing how good they are. So I'm going to get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to peel the ginger. So ginger is considered a root, but it's not root. It's actually a rhizome, which is the part from the plant down into the root system, and it grows underground. And that's what this looks like, ginger. And one of the easiest ways to peel ginger actually is with the back of a spoon, the edge of the spoon. I'm going to show you that right now, but I'm going to cut a chunk here, and I'm going to use this chunk in our drink. So first thing I'm going to do is just kind of rub off the skin. So you see here, we've got this partially off, and this way you're going to get the most yield out of the ginger as well. So let me finish getting this prepared, and then that's the first step in putting our smoothie together. Okay, so we've got our ginger peeled. Now I'm going to just slice it up a little bit when we put it in our blender, just to make it a little easier to pulverize when we put it in our blender. Now, when it comes to blenders, there's all types of blenders. A standard blender is fine. I have here a blender that is made for smoothies, but you can do anything in it. And there's lots of them available, and they're really amazingly inexpensive, and it's a great gadget to have. And also, in this particular case, you've got the cup that actually has a lid to it. You can actually drink it out of the cup, which is a nice feature as well. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to get our cup here ready, and we're going to start putting our ingredients in there. So I have our ginger, putting that in. Now the beauty of this smoothie is that there is no added sugar or honey or any real sugar, because what we have in here is pineapple, and pineapple sweetens this really nicely. So we've got some pineapple, we have a banana, and that's going in. So this is a large banana. I'm going to put in half of this banana. We're going to put some of our pineapple in there. Of course, all the quantities, ingredients are in the Care Kitchen Cookbook. And, you know, the other thing about any of these drinks is they're totally customizable. That is really one of the great things about a smoothie. You can do pretty much anything you want with it and add all types of ingredients to it. And it really is a great vehicle for creativity. Okay, so next I'm going to put in a handful of kale. Got some nice washed kale here. This is really going to pump up the nutrition. Going to put some spinach leaves in, a handful of them. So we're pretty well filled up with ingredients. Now the liquid we're going to use, as I said, is almond milk. So let's pour about a cup of almond milk in there. Okay. Got our almond milk. Perfect. Okay. Screw the top on. And we've got a powerhouse of nutrition in here that is going to be so delicious. I'm going to blend this up, and then we're going to taste it. I just want to tell you a little bit about the qualities of ginger, though. Ginger is a real powerhouse ingredient. Antioxidants, all types of anti-inflammatory properties. Ginger is one of those really, really full of nutrition ingredients. So, you know, that along with the greens we put in here really makes this very high in nutrition. Okay, let's give it a blend, see what we got. It's going to make a little noise. Well, it made a lot of noise, but it blended up beautifully. And now I'm going to pour it, and let's see what we've got here. Give it a taste. Take it from there. how beautiful that looks. It's got a really nice texture to it. It is such a great color too. Beautiful color. Let's try it. That is delicious. You get a little peppery finish from the ginger, the sweetness of the pineapple, the greens blend in. You really don't even know you're having them. The drink is so delicious. I have to take another taste. High nutrition, really good. So let's put that aside. And I'm going to cap this one. And we can save the rest of that for later. Okay. Okay, so that is a delicious smoothie in the Care Kitchen Cookbook. I want to remind you that this program is brought to you by ComForCare and At Your Side. And if you visit the ComForCare website under the Senior Nutrition tab, there's lots of great information. And you can even download some recipes and information about ingredients and some just other great stuff. And we're here every Thursday at 1 p.m. with the Care Kitchen Cooking with Kindness program to show you some of the recipes in the Care Kitchen Cookbook and just expand a little bit and have some fun being creative in the kitchen. So our next little project here, we're going to make another smoothie. We're going to be a little creative with this and put in some ingredients that are standard and maybe one that's a little not so standard, but really a good combo. Now, in this particular drink, this is a protein drink because I'm going to use a whey protein powder in this drink. This is one of the ways, if someone doesn't get enough protein, this is a fabulous way to do it. You know, the other thing about smoothies is, you know, a lot of times hydration can be a challenge. Smoothie helps with that because it's a delicious way to get hydrated. Of course, you must drink water too, but it's another addition to the hydration schedule of a person that you're taking care of and for yourself as well. Okay, so I'm going to get started with this one. And this is going to be a berry protein smoothie. So I've got some frozen berries here. Now, frozen berries make a great ingredient for smoothies because first of all, they're cold, and so it makes the whole drink cold. And then also you can get a nice blend, and they stay in the freezer. You can take out what you need. So I took out some from the bag, and I'm going to put in some of these frozen berries. A nice portion here of berries. And there's our berries. Okay. The next thing we're going to put in is our protein powder. So this is 1 scoop, which is the recommended amount of protein powder. This is a vanilla flavored protein powder. So it has a little bit of sweetness and a very nice vanilla flavor. So that's going to flavor our drink as well. So now I'm going to put in something that is going to really pump up the nutrition and is a little bit of a different kind of an ingredient for a smoothie. And I'm going to put some broccoli florets in here. I'm going to put a few broccoli florets in just to give it a little bit more nutritional value. And we'll see what it does with the flavor. A lot of this that I like is experimentation. This is just a fun thing to do. Make these, put something in. Great way to use up leftovers. You have a few pieces of this or that, you can put it in the smoothie. And most of the time, it's going to be delicious. Okay, so this, just to give it a little extra pump of sweetness, I'm going to put a little bit of honey in. So we'll just put a little honey in here and get our little honey bear going here and put about a teaspoon of honey in there just to give it a little extra sweetness. Okay. All right. Okay, so now we're going to add our liquid. We're going to put, again, we're going to use almond milk. I like almond milk. We use it here all the time. And it's a very nice milk. You see, I mean, it looks just like regular milk. It truly is amazing how good it is. Okay, let's put our almond milk in. All right. Okay, so now we're ready to blend. Put our blender on here, blades on. Make sure it fits right. Okay, now we're ready to blend. We're going to make some noise here again. Okay, well, we've got a beautiful color here, that's for sure. Okay, this will be good. Give it a try and see what we've got. Now, remember, I did put the protein powder in here, so that's going to give it a vanilla flavor and also give us the protein that we're looking for. But look at that. Perfect. Nice, thick, but not too thick. Very drinkable. And let's give it a try. Oh, that is absolutely delicious. You really don't even know the broccoli's in there, but that's the beauty of it. You can have something highly nutritious in there, and it sort of masks it in the smoothie. It's really good. Okay. Well, it's been great making these two smoothies today. And I think I'm going to enjoy one for my lunch today as a little meal replacement, which you can do with a smoothie, especially if there's protein powder in it. But smoothies are a wonderful, customizable thing that you can create for yourself, for someone in your care. And it just, as you learn what people like, this is the kind of thing that can really pump up the day, you know, create a little excitement, a little fun in the day. Putting it together is fun. Trying different things, different combinations, lots of fun. Well, it's been a wonderful time today. I really appreciate you spending time with me. This is Chef Steve. I'm here in the Care Kitchen, where we cook with kindness. This program is brought to you every Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern, by ComForCare and At Your Side. And it's our pleasure to bring these to you. It's a lot of fun to share these ideas. And I hope that you'll give us some feedback. What would you like to see demonstrated? Whatever questions you may have about cooking or food ingredients, we're happy to hear what you have to say. Or maybe you have a great idea and you want us to try it on the show. That's another way we can approach this. But in any event, I'm Chef Steve here every Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern in the Care Kitchen. Remember to cook with kindness. Come back and see me again next week. And remember to visit the ComForCare website and download some great recipes and ingredient information. It's been a pleasure being with you. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks.